Hello there everybody! This video has the possibility of being one of the most exciting videos that I've ever done. In fact, if it actually turns out to be what I hope it is, then it definitely will be the most exciting video, at least for me personally. So, I think probably the thumbnail and the title has given it away, but in the package that I'm about to open lays the opportunity of me being able to go and visit the Classic Football Shirts headquarters and also have £500 spending money. That is if there is a golden ticket inside this parcel. So obviously I will have bought this parcel during the 20% off holiday birthday bonanza that Classic Football Shirts did probably a couple of weeks ago now. And during that time they were offering 5 instances for people to get a ticket inside their package whereby you can go and visit. Now, I've always wanted to go to visit the warehouse and to be able to then spend some money afterwards, not my own money. I mean, that just sounds like a dream idea. So, I had no idea. I did feel about the package. I couldn't quite tell. I think probably means nothing in there, but you never know. Regardless, it is a really, really good shirt that I'm going to show you. Probably a lot of you have seen it because it's one of those shirts where if you have seen it, you will never forget it. And of course, with it being 20% off, I usually end up buying something a little bit more expensive anyway, because why not? So let's put myself out of misery, because I've had this in my office for about a week and a half now, so I think it's fair I open it up and claim my prize. Anyway, wish me luck. Let's see if it's there. Oh, the shirt's there. That's something, isn't it? So let's get the shirt out. Nothing there. So we have Henri, little card. I'm pretty sure I've had plenty of him. We have the exhibition thing, which is now already gone, so that's good. And then nothing else. So unless it's hidden away somehow in this package, I don't think we won. Damn it. Oh well, that's not an issue. Would have been very nice, but I have a really good shirt for you guys to see. So, here it is. There is the sort of the rear of the shirt, and then there is the front. You can guess sort of a little bit there from what you can see. If you're familiar with it, you probably know which one it will be. So, let's open it up and see what is inside. So, don't need that. Definitely make sure there's nothing hidden away, no little tickets. No, nothing in there. Okay then, so here is the rear properly. And then here is the front. How about that, eh? And you probably recognise the sponsor. Now, never fear, the tag is here. It is at the bottom. So this shirt first appeared on the website, I don't know, many months ago, and it was an option to pre-order it. And because it never showed the tag in the picture, I was a bit hesitant to do so. I know Hummel generally do attach tags, but on occasion they don't. So I thought, you know what, I'll just wait, because more than likely they'll have plenty left over. And they did, and it did have the tag. So I will dress the mannequin, and I will hit you up with some knowledge and some information about this quite amazing football shirt. Okay then, so there is the shirt in all its glory, and for those of you who have never seen this one before, you're probably thinking, what is going on with that design? Well, firstly let's talk about the club. So it's a club called Green Bay Voyagers, and they are from the United States. And they are a relatively young club. They were only formed in 2018, so it's very similar to a lot of the clubs that I've been buying recently, namely Forward Madison. And it's quite apt that Forward Madison have been mentioned because, firstly, they're both from Wisconsin, so that is a little bit of a connection there. And also, they're actually owned by the same parent company. So it seems like the Green Bay Voyagers are more of a feeder club to the main team of Forward Madison. This team play in, I've written it down, the Heartland Division, USL League 2. So that's some sort of amateur league for sure. And they kind of... The idea is that they're going to feed players to Forward Madison, and hopefully they can end up being quite a decent team. So that's the little connection there. So I have both of those teams now, which is kind of nice. and this is their 2021 home shirt. So that's pretty cool. Brand new shirt. And as for the design, so if you've got good eyes, you will probably think that looks very similar to something like a star constellations, and you would be 100% correct in that respect. So what you can see here, even though I'm not an astronomer myself, you have various constellations, which are, according to sources, exactly the ones that you would find over the Green Bay area. So if you're an aficionado of that and you have a telescope, you could hold your shirt up and you could see, if it's a clear sky, these constellations that are on the shirt. Now there seems to be a little bit of a theme going on recently with football shirts. There's a few of them at least that have been released with this sort of theme ongoing. And to be honest, I do have another shirt arriving at some point which kind of follows a very similar theme. So it'd be very nice to eventually get them all together and put them in one picture. I think that's very possible I'd be the only person with all of them together. But that's a project that I'm going to be working on. So it is manufactured by Hummel, and as you can imagine, with it being an amateur team, the quality of the material is not necessarily going to be up to spec. I mean, it's probably going to be not many fans who are going to be buying these shirts that are not just collectors like myself. It has a cool design. So for them, it's probably quite cheap, but obviously we've got to import them in, and it's got the design. So I would have paid, if I paid full price, it would have been £49.99, but because of the 20% off discount, it only ended up being £39.99 plus a bit of postage. So I think that's not too bad considering. Everything here is sort of transferred into the material. There's nothing sort of printed on or anything, so that's, for durability wise, it should last a long time. What I think was funny on the inside of the trim, usually it says Hummel. It only said Hummel like a little bit, just sort of the top. It didn't go fully around, which I thought was a bit cheeky that they didn't do that, but it is what it is. And for the eagle-eyed viewers would have seen that the front is classic football shirts. So they sponsor quite a few teams actually. Nothing major. A lot of them are sort of more niche non-league teams, which I think is probably part of Classic Football Shirts' mantra. And as you can imagine, they associate themselves with clubs that have wild shirt designs because, they're a shirt company. It's kind of pointless for them to put it on something pretty basic. So that kind of adds to it a little bit. You buy a football shirt from Classic Football Shirts and it's sponsored by themselves. That's quite nice, and a little bit more advertising for them when it gets showcased all over my social media. But that's it. As for the shirt, there's no other sort of unique characteristics, though. You've kind of got everything you need with this wonderful design here. So that's pretty much it, really. There's not really much else I can say. Didn't win the golden ticket, but at the end of the day, I have a really cool shirt. Let me know, what do you think about this shirt? Is it too much? Is anybody interested in stars and all that stuff? Do you have the shirt yourself? And let me know, what did you get from the birthday bonanza? I'm sure you're all as crazy as me, so I'm definitely something you would have picked up something, I'm sure. Anyway, that's it. Hope you all have a good weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.